Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'm Dylan.
I'm Kevin.
And we're here to
give
you
a sense
of
direction.
Yeah, I guess
that's probably the worst one.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
I was trying to go off like you say one and then I say one.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing the togetherness. Either
Anyways.
way, we're here.
Yeah.
How was your week? What's something good that you're thinking about coming into today?
Something good that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
My week was pretty busy. The highlight of my week so far was this morning. I got a breakfast burger from Whataburger, and it hit the spot really well. Because last episode I came in, I didn't eat anything, and I could just hear my stomach like gargling. So I'm sure Calvin had to edit that out a lot. But yeah, what about you?
Well, today is a very exciting day. My
Why so?
brother is going to propose to his girlfriend. Whoa,
Ooh.
wild.
Young
And this
love.
is my younger brother.
Oh.
I'm the oldest. But we love her, we love him, and it's very exciting. Hopefully it doesn't rain because he wants to do it at sunset.
Ooh, golden hour?
Yep, golden hour. So excited for that.
Yeah. Are you going to do the ghillie suit thing or?
Okay, when my mom asked me to be the photographer, she did mention that she was like, I'll get you a ghillie suit and you get out there so they don't see you.
You're going to be in the prone position?
Yeah. But this morning I woke up to a text that was just like, bring all black.
Yeah,
I was like,
and a ski mask.
Yeah. I was like, I'll wear a hat, but I'm going to need a minute to get back to the party afterwards. So what is today's episode about?
Today's episode is about credit and credit scores and what credit is.
Yeah. What is credit?
Credit, in simple terms, I think it's just, it's like a word of mouth. It's like a voucher. It's like, somebody's like, hey, is this guy cool with you? And I'm like, yeah, he's cool. And then, they're like, okay, sweet. And it's kind of like what credit is, but just think of it from like a bank
Is this a
lender.
chill guy?
Yeah, is this a chill guy? And like, how do you know? And then I can just pull it up, be like, look,
this one.
This guy got me flowers. Yeah. So that's kind of what credit is.
Yeah. Your chill guy number is just a number that tells lenders how likely you are to pay back money that you borrow.
Yeah.
So, with that said, you are entitled to a free credit score check once a year. You can get it from annualcreditreport.com, or you can do something like Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. We highly recommend just knowing what your number is at least once a year, because
it does affect.
Yeah, it does affect your life, especially going into your adult years. Credit kind of is always there.
Yeah. Yeah, you always want to make sure you have a decent score.
And
so speaking of scores, we can go through the scores just to kind of give a good idea. I mean, it goes from 300 to 850. 300 is not good. 850 is like, you can get a lot with 850,
Yeah, you're constantly using credit and you're really good at paying it back. That is 850. But yeah, did you go through all of the numbers? Or you just went through the range?
I just went through the range. Because I mean, as long as you're like not, I feel like if you're good to exceptional, which is 670 to 850, like you're in a good point. And then if you're below that, then like obviously you have some work that you need to do. But,
yeah. If you're ever in the like lower scores, it's nothing bad. It's just like you have to do a little extra work on some things, and there are some programs and like ways that you can like improve your score. There are 5 things that contribute to your credit score. So we're gonna go over one of those, which is payment history. Really simple. Do you pay your bills on time? Have you experienced late fees? which are kind of important. If you're late on payments, it does affect your credit because then it's telling the people that you borrowed money from that you're not good at paying it back.
Yeah, it's like you ever have that feeling where like you spot something and they're like, oh, I got you whenever I get paid, and then like you don't want to be that dude where you're kind of like chasing somebody around and pay you.
Yeah.
You kind of just want to like trust in them that they're going to pay you back. So that's how the lender sees you. So if you're late on payments, like even though you did pay it, but you were late, that kind of just brings your score down and doesn't really look good. So
yeah. Payment history accounts for more than a third of your number. It is a very big
it's a big old chunk.
Contributing factor. Something else they look at are your amounts owed. Your like total amount of debt you owe compared with your total available credit is also referred to as your credit utilization ratio.
Yes. That's a fancy word.
That is a very...
So basically, yeah, it's like if you have like, let's say 1,000, your credit is 1,000 and you have maybe like, you owe 250 on it, like that's decent, that's good. But like if you're maxed out like 1,000, that probably affects your score negatively too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you want to have that good ratio, like you want to have available credit, but not be maxed out, and also keep it manageable.
Yeah.
So you can make payments on it and, keep that account open.
In another episode, we will talk about credit cards, which also I feel like is kind of a...
They go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand.
It's in the name.
It's in the name. But lost what I was going to say right there.
You just start thinking about all the things you're going to do with a credit card, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You heard the word credit card, you're like, oh my God.
Dollar signs.
Yeah, dollar signs.
I was like, it's free money, right?
Wow.
Wrong. Not free money. You have to pay it back. You should treat credit cards as like your own money.
Yeah, just little correct.
Okay, so payment history, accounts owed, and then it's also your length of credit history. So how long have you been in the credit game?
Yeah.
How long have you been a chill guy?
Yeah. What's your... I was going to say something, but I completely forgot.
I don't know what's going on.
Hold up.
We're being haunted. There's someone stealing our thoughts.
Oh, no, I was going to ask you a question. Like,
okay.
Do you remember when you got like a credit card, your first credit card? How old you were?
I don't have a credit card.
You've never had one, though?
I've never had one. So my
you're a unicorn, dude.
Dude, so my only lesson in high school about any financial anything was like a baseball coach who was like, credit cards are the devil. Here's a bunch of videos of how people scam you with credit cards.
He was definitely your dad.
And so I was just like, unless I need one, like...
It kind of reminds me of that video. I don't know like what show it's from, but it's like it looks like a teacher and he's like, if you get pregnant, you will die.
Yeah, I think that's from Mean Girls.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen Mean Girls.
You haven't? You've just seen the clips?
Yeah, I've just seen the clips.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm a poser.
That's okay. I was going to say you should see it, but then I'm like, well, I mean, it's only if you care about like pop cinema.
The title's kind of off-putting. Mean Girls? Like, no.
But there is a lot of cultural impact from that movie, apparently.
I'll watch it tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, so we've learned that Dylan doesn't have a credit card, so...
Yeah, sorry. Do you have a credit card, sir? Are you well-versed?
I do have a couple credit cards.
How's that working out for you?
I recently just paid off 2, and I'm glad, just because it got kind of annoying at one point. But my first credit card I got whenever... I want to say like I was maybe 19, and it was from the bank that I was using was like, oh, this is how much money you have in your checkings. Like, we're going to give you, I think it started off with like a $500 credit limit, then up to like $1,400. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Nice. And you just paid off too, so...
Yeah, that's the one I actually just recently paid off, which is kind of sad just because I kind of forgot about it. It was like from 5 years ago, and I was like, oh, I should probably start paying on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So use me as a lesson to know how much you owe on stuff. Yes.
And just like, I don't know, word of advice as someone who forgets things, or maybe a little ADHD of running around.
Yeah.
Like, just put it in your calendar. Like, if you know, like, a deadline or a payment or you have a bill, just make it easy on yourself, or write it on your calendar on your fridge or something, like somewhere where you can see it. That way, like, you don't have sneaky deadlines,
And just know how many you have. Because for example, I had two. That one that I just talked about. And then I had one that I opened up with like a tire shop that I bought some new. I didn't buy some new tires. I used I opened up a credit card because I didn't want to pay $400 cash for these tires. And I completely forgot that I had this open. And so like then I was just checking my bank statement. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like $50 come out every month. And then I was like, oh, so I owe $400 on these. So then, just kind of know how many you have open, know when it hits your checkings, and then just kind of prioritize them.
Yeah, especially just like baseline, anything to do with your money or income, just make sure you know what those dates are.
Yes.
Birthdays, anniversaries, doctor's appointments, that's on your own time. But at least, the very least you could do is just at least make sure you know when your money is good, so that your like lifeline is solid.
Yeah.
And then everything else is up to how you decide to take care of your mental health.
Correct.
Which we highly encourage you to take care of. Be a chill guy.
Yeah, be a chill guy with a good credit score.
Yeah. And then I think the last thing, did we talk about credit mix or? Which is just the diversity of your accounts that boost your credit score. So like if you have credit cards, if you took out loans, student loans, car loans,
mortgages.
Mortgages.
I don't know if you're gonna have. I mean, our target audience probably doesn't have a house yet.
Yeah.
And if you do, you're doing a lot better than I am. But other than that,
congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
That's hard.
New credit.
Yeah, new credit.
New credit. That's just other accounts you're opening, right? As you have all these other lines of credit.
Well, I also think it's like kind of how Calvin mentioned earlier at the episode of like opening and closing.
Because once you pay off, you're closing a line of credit, and then that affects your FICO score.
So like opening lines of credit also affect that number, because I think the score like then sees that as like, oh, there's going to be more to contribute to this. So,
Which is a slippery slope, though, because you don't want to open up too many lines of credit in a short span of time, because then that negatively affects your score as well. Because you kind of just look like a desperate boyfriend kind of thing,
Please give me money.
Yeah, like I need another relationship, like that kind of thing. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we kind of talked about why credit scores are around. It's kind of how you move through your adult life.
Yeah.
But who are some people that check your credit score? Like, why do we have to have this number, this voucher?
So it looks like landlords, utility companies, anybody who's really like lending you money and is like trusting that you're gonna pay it back. Like, it's kind of like a grade score system, like maybe like a GPA kind of thing. Like they're just seeing how smart you are in a sense, like and how trustworthy. Yeah.
But it's also like for utility companies, is it like because you're borrowing their gas and electric?
It's more they just want to know you're paying. You have a good history of paying it, because payment history is one of the biggest. It's
something that you're like doing every month.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a continuous payment.
It's kind of like a high school diploma is like a voucher saying that like you can attend class and like, you're good for attending class and stuff like that.
You did it.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. And then we talked about things that contribute to your score. What are some ways to increase your score? Because we know things that affect it.
Yes.
I think the easiest, simplest one is that you're making payments on time.
Yeah.
No late fees, because those really can add up. We were talking earlier about some late fees that I was like, I don't know if I've done that. And I was like, well, there's been several parking tickets, and then my tags most recently, I waited, like they expired back in November, and I just got them at the beginning of May, and it was a couple $100. So please don't be like me.
Yeah. Learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes, man.
buy tires with cash, and
Cold hard
if you get a ticket, don't wait for them to send you a warrant. Just pay it on time.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's scary. And also, my mom was very mad at me. I got a speeding ticket right before OU Texas. And then I go to OU Texas. Those of you who know what OU Texas is, yes, there's football, yes, there's a fair, but it's really just a big party time.
Yeah.
I come back from the weekend, forgot that I got a speeding ticket right before. Couple months go by, I just get a call from my mom, and she is like, there is a warrant out for your arrest. What did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, it's a parking ticket. And then I just cried my way to the Norman police office and paid off the fine with the last remaining money I had in my bank account.
And hungover.
So don't do that. Yeah. That was not a fun week. I mean, the weekend was fun. Yeah. I think we won. And it was like I went with some friends who had never gone before. So I was like,
I've never been either. But I'll use any excuse to get fucked up.
Yeah. I think you should go, like, if there's ever, like, a concert or something, like, out there.
Yeah.
Make it, well, I don't know. Aren't you going to Austin? No.
I want to go to Austin.
You do want to go to Austin.
You're the one saying that you were trying to go to Austin city limits.
You're
getting your people mixed up, man.
I do. I have a saving, like, timeline by August. If I have a certain amount of money saved, then I will go.
I think Jeff asked me to go to a Fish concert in Austin. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do that. Cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do drugs.
No drugs at a Fish concert. Because that's not where people do drugs.
That's not what it's about, man.
It's about the music.
So, I think we covered most of it, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything we're missing?
Oh, yeah. When we talk about credit cards on another episode, we'll put this preface that credit card debt is one of the worst kinds of debt that you can go into because it has some of the highest interest rates. Yep. So, like, credit card debt is, like, one of the... Yeah. Just don't... Pay on time.
The thing is, it's so easy to get into it.
I know, too. It's so easy, and like, it's just an easy swipe. But, like, just be... Like, have that little bubble, a Post-it note in your brain. Like, every time you use your credit card, just be like, hey, like, you're gonna have to pay this back. Do you want to pay it back, like, at $50 that you just spent? Or do you want to pay it back at, like, 75 or 100, depending on what kind of your fine print says. So just make sure you're using your credit cards wisely. We recommend, like, using it for specifics, like have a gas credit card that you only use when you pay for gas. Because
travel. I think travel is another common one.
Yeah, travel, because they have specific credit cards with cash backs or stuff. But yeah, groceries. Like stuff that you know that you're going to spend on throughout the month. So you are using that line throughout the year of your life. But you're also aware that it's not just like, ooh, like I have this fun little free money. Because like growing up, that's definitely how credit cards were seen, like in my eyes through the media. I was like, ooh, it's just this fun plastic
like, what?
thing.
You really gave me money?
Yeah, you know?
You guys trust me?
And so, but I also know, like I've met a lot of people who have had serious credit card debts because it is just that, like, you just don't know, or like maybe they weren't even using it like super frivolously. It's just they didn't know about the fees like later.
Read that fine print.
So, read the fine print. Make sure you know about your dates and deadlines. Probably should do that about birthdays and anniversaries, but like we said, baseline. Like, just know when you have to make payments, because that stuff can affect you, like, way later in life as well. And we're all about protecting your future selves, you know? Setting up your retirement, making sure that you know, like, you have your safety nets, cushions. Budget. So if anything happens, you're set. You're set up. And also, hopefully, getting rich slow.
Yes. Not going into debt.
Yes.
Or avoiding debt.
Avoiding debt. No debt.
But.
Do you want to ask? Do we should maybe ask?
Yeah, I'll ask you.
You ask me?
Dylan, if your credit score were a person, how would you describe your relationship status?
Okay. I have been thinking about this. I would say that we are friends because it's good,
Okay.
right? But we're working towards something more.
Oh, okay.
We're taking it nice and slow.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Yeah. I feel like mine is probably toxic, just because, on and off. Never know where I really stand with them, and they're always like just taking my money, I feel like they're only with me for my money, honestly, if I'm being real, and that's kind of sad.
I will mention that mine probably doesn't like me very much right now because I've paid off a lot of stuff recently, so
Kind of feels like you don't need them.
I haven't opened new lines of credit yet, so I kind of need to get that.
Oh, so you guys are like in an
back.
open relationship? That's cool.
Oh gosh, is this? They've moved on because I haven't paid money yet. Oh no, I'm just realizing I've been broken up with.
It's all clicking.
Yeah, so I need to like put in the work, show up with flowers.
Take me back.
Yeah, I have to win them over. Shit, this is live time. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, hopefully you have a little bit more knowledge about what credit is.
Yeah.
And hopefully you benefit from knowing about those deadlines and reading the fine print. I know that's like annoying and who reads the fine print, but like at least just kind of figure out where the fees are. At
interest
the very
rate.
least. Yeah, interest rates.
Hidden fees.
Or just like do baseline research. I'm sure there's lots of like blogs and Reddit threads or something. Well, Reddit might not be. I mean, do your own research, especially if you see something on Reddit. But like just read some articles about like what kind of benefits are on different. Well, we're gonna have a whole episode about credit cards.
Yeah.
So let's stick it to credit scores.
Catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flip side. We told you. We're out.